Okay. Bear with me. It's approximately uh, 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 okay. It's about 2:33 a.m. Central Standard Time in the U.S., specifically Southeast Texas, Beaumont, Texas. And I do have a channeled message with, if this is the collective, um, if this res with you, the video earlier, the silent video that I put up, because earlier I put up a video, there was no talking, and I did that for a reason. Okay, because you do get to a point where you're like, you are trying to collect your data, and you are trying to make sure that you share, pertinent, information, but you're not wanting to continue to feed this shenanigans. So you get to this point, hold on one second. Right. Okay. You get to a point where you just, you realize that these types of energies, anything is an energy source, anything. Just talk about them. Just be upset, just continue to, like, it's still a very weird, narcissistic, type of a supply. And so when I did that live, I did it silent because it was like, you know what, I'm not going to put my energy, like my voice. It's like, no, I'm just going to, and that's all that needs to be done. Okay. Because there's been several videos and discussions on this topic. You know what I'm saying? I've shared plenty of information, and the only reason why I did it tonight was because, there could have been like this appearance that this wasn't being done anymore. Okay. Because it was in a different space. But I talk a lot about how those of us that are on this path and journey, and we realize what people have been doing, I talk about this a lot, how they really don't change. They just change strategy. They just move laterally, and they kind of shuffle around, but they typically continue to repeat the same shit. They'll lie, to whomever they have to lie to get what they want in the meantime, but they do not change, they do not quit. And so that's the only reason why I did it tonight, because I was like, okay, this was different. It was in a different location. And so I'm like, this needs to be noted, because it's Even more so not in a place where anybody could stake some kind of a claim that, oh, it's the wind, oh, it's the trash, oh, it's the, somebody, like, it's like, no, honey, no. And I didn't want to talk because I'm like not really trying to feed it. I just wanted it to be known, like, no, as I said, these people don't change. They just move laterally. They just shuffle. That's all. They continue the same rituals, the same spells, the same plots, the same schemes. But that's not why I'm here tonight, or this morning, rather. I only wanted to draw the connection possibly between the two, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about, and that's why I put FBI, whoever. It's the reason why I went there, because if this message is for any of you and this storyline is something that you're dealing with, and I said, like, this is serious, because it is. Some of you, whoever your relative is, or whoever either your relative or whoever you dated in the past that somehow is connected to your relative, they're on your premises. If this is your story, it's a possibility that they are right now on your premises or the premises of your children, where you frequent, where you spend majority of your time. They're there right now when you're seeing this video. But they're hiding. And the reason why they can do that is because wherever you live, majority of the people are involved in the bullshit. So this means that they keep giving them real-time info on your movement or your children's movement. There's someone that's always present that will be giving them real-time on that, so that they can know when they can come in and out really fast. They're on your premises. And what they're plotting, well, what the plan is for tonight, or this morning rather, depends on when you see this video and when it plays out for you, it's a couple of things. They're definitely planning some spell work when you all are asleep. Specifically, some of you, is going to be your children. And it's going to be some kind of an attack, but it's going to be sex rituals in order to drain energy. Okay, for some of you, it won't be sex rituals. And the reason why they do sex rituals on children or young adults or disabled, because they're pure. And I know it's pedophilic. It is. I don't care if the motherfucker is 40. If that person is disabled and has like a child mind, it's pedophilic. Okay. So they that is what they're planning to do, of course, to you. They're already sending energy to you. You felt that, that you're used to this. It's the same play. It's the same play, baby. But now here's the twist. See, this is why I said it's not a joke. It's not serious. These obsessions, these people, again, for whoever y'all are out there, whether this is your sibling that's right above you or a lover of yours at some point that's connected to them, it's something to do with somebody that you are or were at some point very, very close to, that is on the premises. Yes, sir. And some of you, if you're like me, you can smell off. You just, yeah. So some of them are planning to do, like I said, the attacks and the sleep poison, you know, because it's so many different things that these people do. Yeah, they can give you poison in your dream space. There's remedy for that, by the way. Okay, hopefully. Now, I ain't gonna get too far into that, but there actually is. And since, you know, if you guys have children, you know, it may not be easy for them because sometimes they don't allow them to remember or stuff happen. And so what you can do, you can definitely do a precautionary thing. There's a few things you can do with that if you're suspecting some really heavy attacks on your children and you in that magnitude where it's like, okay, they're doing weird sex shit, they're feeding them shit, they're, you know, blase, there's stuff you can do the next morning or whatever. But others are also planning, this is where it's going to go physical. I had to, you know, whoever y'all are out there by the time you see this video, I hope this is not you, but I'm just saying, I hope this is not your story. I had to get my capacities together earlier tonight. It took a lot because, you know, it took a lot. Because I was like, really? I wish I went on a patrol. I sure did. Loaded. Because, you know, like I said in the title, this is not a game, it's serious. When people start plotting, you know, it's one thing, all of the shenanigans that I just mentioned, you know, okay, the spell work and all of that, which is, it's, for those of us who know about the energy world, that is equally as bad. But, you know, however, the physical stalking is the kicker. It's illegal, but it's creepy. Okay, not that it's just illegal. It's giving, I've lost my goddamn mind. It's giving, I am obsessed and I'm falling and I can't get up. It is giving, I am obsessed and I can't give up. And people are taking this like a joke or like I'm being sassy, but no, this is not about being sassy. These people are mentally depraved. This is how far they've gone to plot at night because they're banking that, you know, the FBI or anybody that may not be involved with them, the corruption that's involved with them is packed up for the night and shit like that. So they plot to do physical shit at night, early in the morning. Death, kidnapping, poisoning, you know, around the person's unit and stuff like that. It's not a game. So I was ready tonight. I still am. I told my son, I said, oh no, we're not going to sleep tonight. We having us an all-nighter, old school. We get some coffee, we're going to stake out. We ain't going to sleep. I'm going to make them work for it. FBI, whoever, y'all better come get these niggas and these bitches. You better come. Because I'm ready. I have every intention on being outside when they least expect it. Gotta come out sometime. And though they got their little crew, I do too. You people entertaining this as something to be taken lightly is why some of you all are going to experience just that within less than 6 months. Oh, I'm ready. But the thing about energies like this is it's cowardly. I said to myself, I said, yeah, they're big and bad as long as it's something that they can sneak to do. Beyond that, no. As long as they can be creepy and creep up, you know, around doors, and so they can't stand eye to eye and toe to toe with you. By themselves. None of them. Let's see. So I'm having this. I told myself, oh, I'm gonna have fun tonight. I sure did. I thought, oh, this is gonna be good. I'm having fun. I'm having fun with this. Yes, I am. I ain't going to sleep. I ain't going to sleep not tonight. And I'm not gonna let my son go to sleep. Not tonight. Well, he ain't gonna want to anyway. That's what's fascinating about him. Shit, I be having a fight to get him to go to sleep. He typically likes to stay up. If I'm honest, he likes to stay up. It'd be like 3 in the morning, and I have to say, Darrell, go to sleep. So it's not really like I'm restraining him. I'm not going to be like cruel and forcing. That's not what I mean by that statement. So be dismissed with your bullshit looking for something to poke holes in. Okay, ho? Now, back to what I'm saying. He likes to stay up late anyway. So I told him we was going to make a party of it. Instead of me pushing him, it's time to go to bed. No, tonight, I'm just going like, well, no, we're going to stay up and have some fun with this. I'm going to mix it up a couple times. Take a couple rounds, go to the back door, be over there for a minute. Because, see, my cat acts strange, too, when there's odd things happening. And now that I've kind of put things together It's like, oh, he was probably acting strange like that the last couple days because he can sense when motherfuckers is doing shit. Cats are sensitive to that kind of thing. They'll go and sit by your door or go hop by a window or do stuff like that because it'd be weird activity. And he just kept going to the back door and then the window, the back door. And it's like, he did that tonight too. Yeah. That's why Delta man is going to be under, there's going to be an issue for Delta. If, like I said, yeah, that kind of shit. Because this is sicko shit. Yeah, the whole pretending you don't know and somebody crazy shit, that ain't going to hold up. It ain't. And they'll see at the end of the year. Okay. Got too much hard evidence I've been collecting the last few months. That's what I've been doing. Master. Sit right here. Sit, Bobo. I saw your girlfriend. Probably planted her right there. Okay. I saw him girlfriend. I did. Your girlfriend, your cat girlfriend. I think she's looking for you. Okay. Let me do this. Let your mother do this. Okay? So you can sit right here if you want. Want to sit right here? Sit this boogie right here. Okay. Okay. Since you like to be up here when I'm doing stuff. Yes, yes, him do. Yes, him do. About to get checked, that's what it says. Folks feel entitled to feminine's energy. Something's going to happen. Because that's essentially what this is on a collective scale. This level of obsession and this level of, trying to get proximity and doing all this weird shit. That's what it is. And these are religious people. It says they talk religion and spirituality, but they're toxic. Oh, these are people that's mad because it looks like everybody played everybody. That same card that keeps coming out where it's like they were playing the masculines and the plot thickens because in the end it's like he was playing them kind of shit. It says joke is he's using them. He's using them too. And that could be why. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. But what does that got to do with you, feminine? When you come on this video, you're going to still say, Bloomy, y'all. But what does it got to do with me? Because the card says they people and them playing each other. What does that have to do with me? Nothing. Nothing. That's the whole point of what I'm talking about tonight or this morning. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Feminine is a walking lie detector and an energy detector. That's, yeah. Because I could, my cat senses. This is what makes folks uncomfortable. But is that the feminist's fault? No. This could also be what they're upset about because if you were not, air quotes, some kind of a walking energy detector, if you will, because you may be able to detect the lie, two lies, and the energy behind those two lies may be different, and you can actually pick up the difference between the energy behind each. Because not all lies are created equal, people. Don't play with me. People stretch and they're trying everything they can. Don't try it. Apples and oranges. People always trying to mix. I did a series on that about 2 years ago, apples and oranges. Always trying to put everything in one melting pot. No. Okay, and again, these people are mad at you. Feminine. It says demisexual, sapio, demi and sapiosexual, which is, I think, sapio is intelligence and demi is like emotional. I guess they mad about that. I don't know. I saw chakra dance. Maybe they're mad about that. It says feminine is recognized in the ethers, the spirit world, sought after and respected. Hashtag ghost whisper. Okay, ain't mad about that. You know how to be alone. And it says karmics don't. This is why they ... Okay. Because you kind of, not that you didn't want relationships. It's not like that. It's just feminine. If you come on this video, you've been working really hard on dealing with your wounds, your stuff, and self-love and self-worth. You've been working hard, and this hasn't been easy because of your background and what you come from and how people your whole life tried to make sure that you felt like. Okay. And you had to fight for this, and it was the hardest thing in the world. And you had to walk away, from people that you didn't even want to walk away from, but it was starting to kill you. It was starting to kill you. Okay. And you stood in that with it being difficult and hard, struggling financially, struggling with every other thing you did. And so, yeah, I can see why that card is coming out, and maybe that's something, people be like hating you about. Okay. With this respect in the ethers, there's definitely something that's going to happen, because I was asking something silently, so just bear with me. A karmic masculine is regret he's living in hell. His card came out before earlier tonight. I wasn't on camera, but yeah, I saw it. I did a read. I saw it because he got the message from somebody that this person and these people is, he got the message. He could have got the message first and foremost about like his own people's involvement, but then he also could have got a message that these people they were not letting something go. They weren't going to give something up. They were not letting go. Power play, this toxicity, this trying to, because he lied. This is the strangest thing, because he lied about, either he lied about being single, because it was the Nine of Pentacles, or he lied about how money was gained, or he lied about wanting to build something with whatever, or he could have lied about but he got the message. Yeah, this is something to do with these people. It's always something, isn't it, feminine? People are always trying to have you stuck for various different reasons so they can feed. Isn't it weird? It's like they want you both gone and there. They want you around but gone. It's the strangest thing ever. It's just the strangest thing. Because they hate you. That's obvious. But yet, and that's because they want your energy. They want to be in your energy. Yeah. And that's going to cause people. People are going to be sick. It's going to make them sick. Because that's what I've declared for me. And my son's like, very well. Okay, go ahead. Go on, force that proximity. Because now you're going to get sick. Because that's what I'm going to put on this shit. You do your rituals, you get sick. Simple as that. Because you can put a spell on a spell. I don't know if some of y'all know that. Especially if you hold jurisdiction. You can put a spell on a spell, baby. As you're cleaning your way through and working through, and as people persist, you can start putting spells on spells. Like, very well, I'm gonna have a little fun with it. Keep at it, and you're gonna wonder why you're going into the reverse Benjamin button. I'm siphoning, I'm doing saying, huh? And it is designed to kill you. To do the very opposite of what they intend. Because, hey, you know, you have to get creative in this thing. You know, we're doing the best we can with it, feminine, whoever you all are out there. You have to get very creative, because if not, you know, you're not on a fair playing ground. These ain't legitimate sportsmen, okay? That ain't what you're dealing with. So you have to become very, because if it were a fair playing ground, motherfuckers wouldn't have been doing shit to you and your children when you were children and before you had, you know what I'm saying? If it was a fair playing ground, come on now. Let's not even go there. Let's not fucking go there. Okay. Shit. So, Avi, you ain't dealing with no legit sportsman, if you will. Okay, you're dealing with shysters. You're dealing with the Tanya Hardings of the spirit. You know, that kind of shit. Otherwise, they wouldn't be fucking with disabled folks and old people that's got one foot in the grave and shit. You know, if they was fair, if they were fair, okay, so like save it. Osiris, move your tushy. Oh, look at him. Oh, I see it. Oh, I see Osiris's tushy. I see him tukis. Ooh, what's that? That's his tukis. You want him tukis pet? Yes. For he can massage? Okay. Oh, Osiris. Osiris, I love you. I'm gonna sing to him real quick and see if he chill out. Okay. Osiris, I love you. Osiris, you're my favorite cat in the world. Osiris, I love you. Osiris, you're my favorite cat in the world. Osiris, I love you. Osiris, yes, you're my favorite cat in the world. Okay, so could him mutter do with her? Look, are you gonna hit me? Could him mutter do what she need to do, Osiris? Peace. Oh, you finna raise up? You finna hit me? You gonna bite him, mutter? Oh, he gonna hurt him, mutter? Yes. Say no. I want you to pet me, mother. Oh gosh. Okay. You okay? Look at you. Okay. Oh, I see it. I see him, Woody. I see. You want me to hold you? Okay. So you can be him mutter lap then. You want to see him mutter? Ooh, yes, it's do. Okay. Now you're purring, huh? Because you get to sit on my lap? One time Osiris put his head on my boobies, and I laughed because I was like, I don't know if he thought they were pillows or if he thought I was like, oh, ain't no milk in these bad boys for 30 years. And he was all purring up a storm with his head on my boobies. I was like, he think they're pillows. Okay, anyways, let me go ahead and finish up here. So, something about a new home, you know, these people were a part of causing stagnation and issues for you. This could have been a person that was involved with something like that back in 2024. And it could very well have something to do with maybe, you know, in hindsight, you know, they might be in the location where you or your children ended up, oddly enough. And that could have been a part of the resistance. You know, this shit is getting stranger and stranger every day, you know. But again, feminine, if you come on here, that's once again, this stuff is still, the only thing that it has to do with you is the fact that people are trying to make money off of you and your kid. But outside of that, you know, because that's some sicko psycho Stephen King's, you know, you know, like that's the kind of shit. Like, who the fuck? Anyway, stay focused. It's like who? Obviously, Brandy, your people, bitch, because you finding out, motherfucker, that that they ass is nutty, yo. Nuttier than you thought, baby. Nuttier than you thought. Little Cyrus. Okay. Oh, sorry, man. Shoot, I got it, man. y'all don't understand. Yeah, they don't understand. Y'all don't understand. Oh, blow me, blow. Oh, blow me, blow. I was like, oh, I could really do damage right now. Okay, but I gotta stay out of jail. Okay, for my boys. For my boys. I gotta, you know, gotta stay out of jail. But I can do some damage right now. Oh, I can do some damage. I know it too. Ain't that frail little girl. That frail little 15-year-old girl. Okay, let's get it. Let's keep it pushing. Okay, so they lack empathy. So I'm asking about what's going to end up happening to these people. And yeah, the masculine is living in regret. He's living in hell. You know, he probably. It's not funny. It's not funny. None of this is funny. Okay. It says the lack of empathy and compassion is they showed is what they're going to reap. Absolutely. Being weird, hoovering, and doing weird shit, trying to poison and trying to, you know, catch somebody's kid and do weird shit. Absolutely, that's what the fuck they're gonna read. Damn straight. Sitting up, want to sit up, because it's essentially like somebody living upstairs. Like if you think about like in a house, right? If you have a house, let's say you had a house and it's like 2 stories. Essentially, that's what apartment complexes are. With the exception of you all can't enter into each other's units, but that's kind of what the vibe. It's on the same. This is a part of why they strategize for that type of stuff, because it's on the same grid. Understand? It's on the same grid. It's actually literally the same property. That's why they do it. You see that? So that kind of shit is why they finna reap what they finna reap. That kind of vibe, that shit. It's like, oh, God, you're sick. You're sick, bitch. You're sick. You're sick. Woe unto thee. You know, you're sick, and woe unto thine if you know, shit. Children, it's because the fuck. Some don't even care anyway. And that's something y'all gonna learn along the way. That's what you learn. Like, oh, their caring is just a show like everything else. They're caring about their kids. It's a show too. Like everything else. It's transactional. They don't give a fuck. Because if they did, they wouldn't be living the life they're living now. They wouldn't be up at the wee hour of the night being weird, doing shit on people, bitch. For this kind of reason. They don't give a fuck about them kids. About theirs eating, they don't. They hid something in a family member's garage or attic. Is it something of the masculines or something of yours, feminine? Is it a shrine? This is something that they're going to pay for, whatever it is that they hid. Sexual healing. I told you they're getting sick, and they finna get some more sick. Because I'm telling you, I can't speak for y'all out there, but I'll tell you what, I'm putting some shit in place. Like, keep on, because more and more of you going to be sick every day. Every day, somebody else that's got problems. Because when I say, and my team say, stay the fuck out our energy, it's meant. And so since people think they are above that, then their bodies are about to start telling them differently. It says neighbors better stay in their place. And see, they don't. It says neighbors better stay in their place because they have secrets that are known by the honorable ones. And yes, the fuck. See, they never, that sometimes they don't catch that one until too late. Because they be trying to make sure that's kept. What, it ain't on lock? It ain't on the lock. Because people be trying to scapegoat the collective. I'll never understand this shit. I'm not going to understand it in this lifetime. I get that. I ain't going to have another one anyway, because I'm finished. I ain't doing that reincarnation loop. That's some bullshit. Another video. I've never understood that. It's like, huh? My grandmother was alive. More than the pot calling the kettle black, but those who live in glass whole houses shouldn't be, nigga. Like, in other words, yeah, you kind of want to make sure that you ain't shady yourself, honey. Boy, Boy, you start trying to do shit. It's like, oh, I understand. I forgot, my bad. They forgot, collective. They forgot. Must be nice to be delusional. It says a masculine. Oh, wow, he's sorry. Oh, whoever, because now I got a lot of the masculine cards. It says a masculine is in regret living in hell. A masculine is sincerely sorry, but he's afraid they all must pay the full penalty for stealing your life. Because basically these are a whole community of people that have benefited off of torturing you and your kid. And these are some church mongers and Bible thumpers and spiritualists. What's going on in the news? I'm supposed to find me some news about. I'm gonna research some shit, see if I could contact me the news, bitch. I mean, like, y'all want a story? Show them the proof. Like, are you interested? Put this shit on blast. These people are still up to bullshit. They're still up to it. Hoovering people's houses at night being weird. Put on the news. Oh, I've been collecting good and plenty data over the last 3 months. I ain't been doing nothing. I ain't not been doing something, rather. I've been doing good and more than it appears. Did it that way for a reason. Because I know what they're doing. Yeah, okay, fake apology. Somebody, okay. It says fake apology. Feel the energy, read body language, sense into your body, use discernment. Okay, people could be mad at you because, feminine, because either they tried to offer masculine some fake apologies and he started learning how to feel into it, and or these could be people that wanted him to come in with a fake apology and he didn't want to because they wanted him to come in with a fake apology just to maybe seal in the betrayal, and he didn't want to do that. It could also be somebody else, like it could be family. You know, again, when you got this kind of psychosis, they not sorry. So you sorry for 10 years of being a terrorist? Oh, for the poison and having somebody assault my son? Okay, you're sorry for saying I was crazy so that you can get shit, and then they would leave us out while me and my son struggle living in a slumlord's so-called converted. So y'all can have us tortured while there. You're sorry. Yeah, these people are mad feminine. It's because, again, you're clearing paths. You kept clearing paths, and this is like the last attempt. It's like, oh, I'm gonna kill. Yeah, you're gonna get your ass beat and get your ass put in jail. That's what the fuck. With the much needed, long overdue straitjacket. Of that. One could be sincerely sorry, the other one could just be living in regret because they're living in hell, you know. Yeah, and it keeps coming out that they're gonna pay. So let me give some layers on that, because I'm like, what's gonna happen to them? Because this is not a joke. I gotta make me some coffee here. Uh, Okay? I'm going to take on a second because I would love the opportunity. Love. Huh? Yes, I would. Love the opportunity to go ahead and let's just go ahead and finish this. Stop playing. Sneaking up people's doors. Weird. But then they be scared. Now here's the kicker to me. It's like they do that shit all day long. Coordinate trying to sneak up on people's doors and all that shit. But boy, if they see you lingering about the stairway, not even a door, the staircase, they get all scared and get some crack ass, druggy looking, you know what I'm saying, to sit there like some kind of fucking yeah. But that's the kind of shit they do though. And then when you just mob with it, just sit there, and it's like, next thing you know, it's a dude looking interesting, and you ain't scared because you go right on up there, excuse me, with my sage bundle, my fuck up. Shit, it's like, oh, what, you scared? You scared? You scared? That trips me out because they all act like they're all big and bad when they want to, like amongst each other they do, but then when they're trying to like play the victim for like a law official, all of a sudden then they're weak and feeble, or you see what I'm saying? All right, so I'm gonna clarify the 3 cards. They all must pay the full penalty for stealing your life. It has masculine, electric, active power at the bottom. The energy harvesters are getting sick, ill. The lack of empathy and compassion towards you all that they showed you all is what they will all reap. Okay, so let's see. Let's clarify the lack of empathy and compassion, especially as it pertains to, they're not going to be able to make something new. It says touching earth, planting something new in the reverse. So by December, possibly by December, this could be a regression. They're going to be stuck. Toxic femininity is coming out at the bottom of the deck. Possibly maybe unwell or something may happen, because touching earth is in the reverse. So touching earth is like going bye-bye. Because they made you all not feel safe. These people have been after you in your children's life. There's no other way to put it. They all must pay the full penalty for stealing your life. What is this going to look like as it pertains to these people that are still up to these shenanigans in the proximity of the collective, that's stalking and hiding in apartment complexes where the collective are? These people that they equally share a hate for the collective, part of their little group. Wings of light becoming something new. Yeah, because this is what they were doing while you were trying to become something. To clarify the kind of penalty. Yeah, they're going to be disempowered, summoning power, instinct, intellect, and control, because they didn't want you all doing that. They tried to stop that and disempower. So they're about to lose their instinct, their intellect, and their power. And they're not going to be able to do anything about it. They're going to be forced onto some type of a transformation path, since they want to pretend like they woke, since they want to cloak in feminine's energy, since they want to act like they're, yeah. They finna to have to, they're about to be forced. Okay, you wanted to cloak and you stole the life, so now your ass. Now your ass is going to have to go through the transformation while feeling disempowered, while losing any kind of autonomy. They're going to now have to live your life, baby. Feminine, guess what? They're going to live your life. They're going to live the life. See, they wanted to live your life. They stole it. They stole the Dharma. So since they went on ahead and done that, now they're going to have to live the life that they created for you. Because, see, to actually earn it good and proper. They're going to be forced because it said they all must pay. So they're going to be forced. And some of them, it's going to be so bad because they just, as I speak, they still wilding out. The energy harvesters are getting ill. Oh, it says friends. 14, energy, Sagittarian energy. Why is this? Oh, so it could be a group of people because it says friendship. Death, good gravy. Death. So it looks like there's going to be some death amongst a group because it says death and rebirth. Because they've been doing death magic and harvesting and all. They're going to be exposed with this 19 energy. I have 1119, 9111, 1119. Yeah, they were unkind. They were just closed and unkind whatsoever. And this, ooh, they finna, it says death, and they finna go. They finna go. Good gravy. Good gravy. I asked about what they penalties here. What is this over here? First column, the lack of empathy and compassion that they have shown collected, that they have to reap it. It says offer on the table in the reverse. They're gonna, they're gonna lose opportunities, their giftings, possibly something that's very near and dear to them. Because they just, yeah, threatened, embarrassed appearances. Yeah, cleansing on the phone. Yep. This is going to be a public display. How negative. Because they didn't want you to be able to cleanse. They stole your life. They stole your light. Your life in a way, with the cleansing that you did for yourself, benefiting off of it. So now they're going to have to cleanse the fuck. Oh, they ain't gonna be able to do the pretend version. Motherfuckers is finna have to go through what they put you through for real. Since they wanted your goddamn Dharma, nigga. They gonna have to, bitch. They wanted the destiny swap. So now they gonna have to do it. They're gonna have to, they're gonna be forced. It's like, okay, y'all stole this. They all must pay for the full penalty. Okay, you stole this. You stole this off of somebody else's fucking transformation, motherfucker. So your ass is fencing to go through the dark night. You like stealing internet shit. Your ass is going to feel what it feels like to be treated the way you all treated the collective in which you stole from and abused and tortured them and their children. So now you and yours. Yeah, the people ain't gonna want to take a risk. Nightlife gamble in the reverse. People ain't gonna want to take a risk on no more. They're gonna have to feel what it's like to have nobody don't want to do nothing. It ain't gonna focus on them, nothing. They're gonna have to deal with distractions while trying to transform everything that they put you through. They're gonna have to deal with humiliation. They're gonna have to deal with feeling disempowered, that they don't have any control over anything. While holding what you held, baby. See, they're not going to be able to bench and moan and do all the same shit. It's going to be, nah, transform, motherfucker. Nah, you going to have to do the same shit that feminine did, bitch. Nah, no, you ain't getting shit. Nope. Remember the words that you and your people was talking about, smiling and kikiing and ha-ha when it's your time. No. You're going to become something new. And you're going to have to transform and deal with your shit, isn't it? And you ain't going to have no love, unconditional love in reverse. You're going to have to deal with it. They're going to have to face their fear. I just saw that. They're going to have to face their fear of being alone, because it's reminiscence in the reverse, anxiety in reverse. They're going to have to face their fear. They're not going to be able to bully people and all that shit. Bully, blackmail, and bribe people. That shit ain't going to work for them any further. Because, yeah. Ooh, today. Why is today here? Today triggers name, car, place, reverse, retaliation, reverse. Cause projected future. Because of decisions they made today, this is their future. I have today and then the future right here, back to back. Because of the decisions they made today, this is now their future. Because again, these people, I guarantee you, this ain't the first go around. It's like they keep on and keep on and keep on. So it says they all must pay the full penalty for stealing your life. Wings of light, becoming something new, summoning power, instinct, intellect, and control in the reverse. So they're going to lose it as they're becoming something new. And they're going to deal with a lot of shit here. And they're going to be trying to cleanse it. And they're going to be disempowered by everything and everybody and feel like they don't have control over nothing. This is what their future is going to be like. They're going to be cleansing for the rest of their life. Going to feel disempowered. Possibly losing their gifts, summoning powers in the reverse. Whew. Because they stole energy. They stole energy and they stole your life. So, yeah, this is about to get good, nigga. Interview. Yeah, energy harvest. And then meeting, talk, conversation, on the same page. Okay, meeting, crush. Yeah, because they kept, again, having these meetings to crush feminine, to keep sending death to her and her kid and harvesting her and her kid. They gonna deal with the same shit. They're gonna be feeling sad and crushed, People are going to be having fun, other people are going to be having fun, getting support, doing all this stuff, and then they're going to be on this side for a change. They're going to be being gossiped about for a change. Petty, jealous, envious. Yeah, no love. Love is going to be in the reverse. They're going to end up in the position that they had created for y'all. Woohoo! Karmic feminine is coming up here with the divine feminine reverse, synchronicity reverse, and they're going to be pissed. Pressure cooker, rage, ready to explode. They're always stealing shit. Always stealing. These people up to the shit tonight. They up to it as I speak, especially them. Let's highlight them especially. The ones that's doing rituals right now or about to. What's going to happen today? Go back. They're going to get a message of concern. And that message of concern is going to be concern. Damn, message of concern, concern. Good gravy. Clarifying, what the hell was their concern? Oh, offer is reversed. Offer, proposal, commitment is reversed. Good gravy. 1433. Oof. House reverse. Adjudication reverse. Concern. Oh, that's gonna be like instant karma. I'll get back to that in a minute. Second column, I'm like, ooh, what's that gonna be? They all must pay the full penalty. So in your life, second column, Distant horizon is in the reverse. The past, that's the theft, but that's the past. Because it's in the reverse, but let's see. Okay. Lovers is in the reverse. Good gravy. Lovers is in the reverse. And then despair, they're going to lose something, either a lover or they're going to, oh boy. Last column, let me hear that. Courtship is last column, okay. Ooh, they're getting sick. What is this? Boom. Okay, privileged lady, this must gonna be. Force 12, what is this? It says they're getting sick, they're getting ill. What is this? Wealthy man is in the reverse. Great fortune is in the reverse. Good gravy. House is in the reverse. Dishonor is out. Good. Dishonor. This is dishonorable. So, if they're held in high honor, a part of this over here is somebody's going to be sick and get sick, and then and it's because of the dishonor. And then if they did hold high honor, that's going to be stripped by then. They're no longer going to be held in high honor. Because it's going to be known. It's like what they've been doing to have privileges. Yeah, this marriage. Stuck in a bad marriage because they won't change. Change in the reverse. They won't change. They will not change. But they don't want people to change or move on, or they don't want to have to evolve themselves and you know. Why is that? Let me hurry up. Those that are doing spells as I speak in real time, whenever the collective sees this video, or those that are trolling and stalking about people's patios in real time, FBI, or their doorways in real time, hoovering, apartment above, apartment below. Oh, that's their lead. Good gravy. They're finna fuck their lives up. 10 of Swords, ruin, clarifying the first. I said, what, man? Message of concern, judication, reverse. 10 of Swords, ruin. The Fool is in reverse. That foolish behavior they're doing tonight is gonna ruin them. And it's gonna be Sutton Tower. It's gonna be a tower. What is this 10 of Swords going to be for them? This 10 of Swords for them. The world. Oh boy. Something is going to be all together over. Like the 10 of Swords is going to be the world. A cycle of the world is over. Death is going to ricochet. I have death going into the reverse. Nigga. It's over. Because they refuse, and they finna be real burdened. 10 of Wands. They won't stop. You know, 5 of Wands, 10 of Wands. They won't stop attacking y'all with this shit and trying to poison y'all. Didn't I say they was trying to poison y'all with the Knight of Cups? Didn't I say trying to poison y'all? I said that, trying to poison with this Knight of Cups in the reverse, the 9 of Wands. Continue. Did not say it, nigga. The devil, the Knight of Wands in reverse. There's that stealing and harvesting. The devil, the Knight of Cups again in reverse. That's harvesting and poisoning. The 3 of Wands, that's for abundance. And then the 10 of Wands, burdening the person. And then death going into the reverse, which is ricocheting them, the world. They fencing to end they ass. Crazy motherfuckers. FBI, y'all better come get these motherfuckers. It's the collective siblings, bitch, ex-lovers, lovers, ex-lovers, and shit up in their apartment complexes, motherfucker. Okay? Stop pussyfooting, because it's getting real, and the collective is ready to do what's necessary. They keep trying to poison y'all, better come get these motherfuckers. Oh, they about to get exposed too. 7 of Swords in reverse. Y'all better come get these motherfuckers, because collective is ready. It's gonna be blocked, and there's a 7 of Wands. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? It's gonna be blocked. By an emperor. Somewhere possibly, or this could be you, collective, in that. Oh shit, yeah. They also pensing to get cut off, because you know it's like this. You're toxic. You're toxic. Yeah. I heard a reader say, like a dog with a bone. You know, they gonna ruin their own fucking life like a dog with a bone. Eight of Wands is going into the reverse. It's gonna ricochet. But some is gonna hit their money. It's gonna be the end of their money, the end of their marriage, the end of their success, and you know, all of those things that they're gonna bring in. It ricocheting as death is gonna hit. It's gonna hit what matters to them most first. Some of these people don't even really care if they die, but they so care if they live without the stuff that they have, and that they live with people knowing what they are is to them worse than death. Yep, they about to get sicker. Patience is in the reverse. They took every opportunity to do something to somebody that's already, you know, like I said, whether it is you guys are in a vulnerable situation or you have a disabled person or whatever, like, yeah, they finna get their ass told the fuck up. Seven of Wands. Told the fuck up. Two of Pentacles. Somebody from the past is supposed to be a part of whooping their ass. Because it's like, how dare you do this shit to children, disabled people? Bitch, you need to be put down. I don't know what they did. They took it so goddamn long. They should have put your ass down a long time ago. Weird. Yeah, Three of Swords up here doing blood rituals and shit in the bathtub with the sword and the, yeah, weird ass. Yeah. This black and white, it may be something to do with this, the whole white bitch and the nigga here. Yeah, this is gonna break them. This is Spencer. Yeah, this is gonna break them. Strength is in the reverse. Because the shit they doing to people who are already not well or shit, you know, for money. These are sickos. They don't know how to quit. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Greedy whore. Horrible mother. That's why she's comfortable with doing shit to kids. Because she's a fucking horrible mother. Ooh, she's gonna get exposed. Okay, clarify over here. They all must pay the full penalty. Yep, there's an Emperor. The gavel is being dropped. Exposure. Hermit, Virgo in reverse. Dark Night of the Soul. Exposure for failure to go within and learn how to deal with their own shit, the refusal to look at themselves. They're going to go into the Nine of Cups in the reverse. They're going to lose all happiness, all love. Two of Cups in the reverse. They're going to lose it all. All, baby. Patience reverse, trying to take out an earth angel. Yeah, they're going to take themselves out, nigga. They about to get sick. And be frustrated and lose balance with everything. King of Pentacles reverse, they're going to lose what's precious to them. Their goddamn money. Their status. And justice will be served. This will be just and fair. Justice is coming out in the upright. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse for theft, for stealing somebody else's labor, somebody else's fruit, for hijacking other people's shit, for stopping people to properly invest. Yeah, for investing against somebody's shit. Epic failure. It was poor planning. Seven of Pentacles reverse. But still in your life. Your fruit, your seeds, your labor. They're gonna go on the path. This is gonna take it there. They're gonna go through the dark night. Hermit reverse. The dark night. Yeah. Like, he's a thief. And you're a sicko like that. Y'all's do weird shit to charm and disabled people and shit. We gonna have a good old time with you. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. That's how you make your money. You finna feel brokenhearted. Why are they about to be brokenhearted? What's gonna happen to them with this right here? What's gonna happen? Exposure. The moon is in the reverse. Everything that they done to us in secret. This is what's gonna happen to them. Everything they've been doing over y'all's apartments. Everything they've been doing in secret. This moon magic, these secrets. While they're in apartments over y'all, sending entities and shit. That's what's gonna happen to that ass. It's going into the reverse. They're gonna face their worst fears. They're gonna be forced to face their worst fears and exposure. 8 of Cups going into the reverse. They're gonna be forced to, you know, what they call the walk of shame. Or the shit they be doing to people. The walk of shame. 8 of Cups reverse. They're not going to be able to walk away from it either. They're not going to be able to just, you know, I'm just going to run from it. They're not going to be able to do that. Because they kept doing shit to a Page of Cups. Like I said, people's kids. Ace of Cups, Page of Cups. You know, for fortune. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They finna to lose all they shit, Smith. It's gonna knock the wind out their ass. Cause I bet you these people never thought ever that they would ever face nothing. I bet you they never thought that they would never lose anything. Like we're the Lattimores, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? We're the Lattimores of Texas. We do what we want to do. You get 9 of Swords. That cruelty, remember it said earlier, the cruelty, they were going to have to reap it, is here. All of that cruelty. What they did to us in secret was cruel. And they all are going to reap that. It was cruel. And that's the truth. Ace of Swords. The world is going to know exactly who these people are, how cruel and sick they are. What they do to people in isolation. Doing shit on dolls and shit like that on people's fucking kids and shit. And then want to sit they whole ass. Nigga, please. Please protect my kids. I don't think so. Sitting there fucking with people's kids. Fuck wrong with you? Fake ass, wannabe ass. Yeah, messing up people's work so that they can't, you know, basically trying to make people be karmic. That's the kind of vibe. It's like they're karmic, so they're trying to make people be karmic because they need to feel like they're better. So they want to make people appear to be losers so that they can feel like a winner. They want to make people appear to be toxic so that they can appear to be not toxic. They want to make people stuck and stagnant so they can appear to be liberated and free and not karmic. That's the vibe. Yeah, that's the vibe. Queen of Cups is in the reverse. And this, for some of y'all, this is your mother. That was the head of this. Could have been your mother and an Aries. That was the head of this shit. And they finna go. They finna go. Because of what they were doing when you were trying to sail on to calmer waters in life. Because you exposed them. this is gonna come out that they pissed because you exposed the fact, bitch, that the fuck what they've been doing with this here Seven of Swords. That's what this shit is. What they stole, all this shit that they were doing. And some of you, it's because you were selling away and moving on to calmer waters that they amped up and really was trying to double down and hurry up and find ways. So they started traveling to you and sitting a skanky ass upstairs in the apartment above y'all's or your sons or whoever. Or within the vicinity, if not literally that close. But I'm telling you, these people have been on the property. Not just your stalkers that you already know there, that live. I'm talking about your relatives. Because the people that's they coven members. I'm having some fun with this. Yes, I am. That's why I don't speak no more. I be trying to tell my son, yeah, you heard me correctly. Only if I have to in situations like when I'm taking care of business, there's just cordial business, exchange. You're going over here to take care of that. You're walking in here, those types of things. I'm not going to not, you know what I'm saying? But outside of that, nope. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to be speaking to motherfuckers that's sitting here trying to poison me and my son. I'm not going to be speaking to motherfuckers that sit up here rolling with killers and shit. That's, nigga, please. I am not going to be speaking to motherfuckers that be up in their little apartments on them fusion apps doing shit. I'm not going to be speaking to motherfuckers that's up in here doing rituals and spells and plotting and scheming. No. I don't even want to be bothered. I don't want to say how I want to keep going. We're not doing that. Nope. You stole enough energy. You don't exist. Nope. Don't say hi to me. Don't say hi. Don't say hi to my fucking son. I want so badly for him to understand. So bad, but I'm like, I know he can't, he can't. Because I be wanting to say, don't say nothing to these motherfuckers. Don't say shit to these motherfuckers. Do not say hello to they whole ass. Up here making money off of torturing you. Fuck them. Disgrace. These people are a fucking disgrace to the human race. Yeah, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, these people, didn't want you to be able to work. And these are also people who didn't want to work with this Three of Pentacles reverse. Energy harvesters getting ill. Three of Pentacles is going into reverse. They're about to lose whatever they've built, their partnerships and their work. With the King of Pentacles, man. Yeah, just want to sit up. Oh, let it go. Want to sit up and harvest. Yeah, you guys are an activist. These are people who have a problem with you, collective, because it says Page of Swords, the activist. You're an activist of sorts. Look at High Priestess and highly intuitive. And yeah, nigga, Eight of Pentacles reverse. Look at that. These people don't want to develop. They wanted to steal yours. They didn't like, look at that. Three of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles reverse. They're about to lose something big. Yeah, working against you all's mastery and development because they wanted it for themselves, or yeah, this is why they didn't want you to work, because they wanted to step into it for themselves. Yeah, they didn't want you to find out what the fuck. Yeah, yeah, they want you to find out right here. Let's stay out my energy, weirdo. They're already gonna get your ass beat into oblivion with my ancestors and my team tonight or this morning. And then I'm gonna still be skipping and smiling. And so is my son in the morning. After we deal with what we gotta deal with, and it's gonna be on y'all body. Yeah, look at all these pentacles. 7 of Pentacles reversed. These people are about to lose all their pentacles. Because it's pentacles, pentacles, pentacles. 3 of Pentacles reversed. 8 of Pentacles reversed. 7 of Pentacles reversed. 10 of Pentacles reversed. I can't make it up. These people finna lose it all. They're gonna get sick and they finna lose it all. Stealing from y'all ability to build, okay? Draining y'all's energy so that you couldn't, basically using y'all as a battery source here. So they about to lose all the shit because that's the curse that you and your ancestors put on that shit. Yep, there it is. They did it, yeah, the blockage that they put. So now they're about to have a blockage in their pentacles. 10 of Pentacles reverse, 8 of Pentacles reverse, 3 of Pentacles reverse, Wheel of Fortune reverse. You want a destiny swap? Re and raw. Oh, you want a destiny swap? Now you gotta walk the plank. Now you gotta walk the walk. You want to stunt in front. You're gonna walk this. You're gonna walk this. Nah. Oh, they finna be scared now. Yeah. Nah, No. This your fate. This is your fate. This, yeah. This is how you make your money. It's how you build your empire. You're gonna sit your happy ass in that same seat that you done went to town on motherfuckers who was sick. You done went to town on motherfuckers who didn't have nothing. You went to town. To cause people to be sick. You're gonna sit your happy ass in that position. In about 3 weeks. And chances are this may be significant. They're gonna sit they happy. Look at that. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Queen of Wands in the reverse. There the hoe. There she is. There she is. There the Dark Witch Tarot. Who it is? What's gonna happen? Why? What is this? What's gonna happen with this page? Does it say they getting sick? What's this right here? They not gonna have it. Oh, 7 of Cups in the reverse. Knight of Wands. This is their. This could also be drinking. Either they're not gonna have no option, or this is gonna be like some kind of accidental suicide with this margarita glasses. As I said a few years ago. 7 of Swords in the reverse. Oh, they gonna be somewhere feeling like they ain't got no options. Oh, really? Essentially what they did to the collective, you don't say? Their plans aren't going to come into fruition. They're not going to be able to sneak away. They're not going to know what to do. Really? They're not going to know what to do. They're not going to know how to get away from this, to come into calmer waters. Ooh, what's going to happen with that? Queen of Wands reverse, Page of Pentacles reverse, Seven of Cups reverse. What's going to happen? Energy harvesters are getting ill. What's their end? Especially this one right here. What's her end? Eight of Cups reverse. Okay, something. What's her end? She's gonna be doing some spell work. I already got it. We know it. Okay, what's her end? It was a wrong move. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh, the Star. Here I am. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Something's gonna happen to her. Oh, a King of Cups has been okay. Now this may Ace of Cups. We're gonna see it. Seven of Swords is in reverse. Somebody's going to expose it. And yep. Source is going to come in. Possibly I do have the Hierophant here. Source, higher self or something like that. A guide, ancestor. Ooh, we might. Ooh, trying to sacrifice you ain't happening. In the reverse. It's like, bitch, you're on drugs. In fact, where's your people at? Why don't y'all go ahead and pick them up? Shit. Because all they doing is fucking up lives around these here parts. They're fucking up lives and they're encouraging young people to become just like them. They are a menace to society here. She's going to flip out and it's going to be exposed to a source. She's going to have some kind of breakdown. And either somebody's going to catch her doing something or she's going to have some kind of mental breakdown in front of somebody. They're going to see something to a source in the reverse about her. Like no, she's still doing this sick shit. She won't quit. She won't quit. Y'all stupid. Yes, she got problems. And you're sitting there dumb. Believing this shit, she got problems. She got anger problems. She got problems. She gonna be mad because it's not gonna work with this. And other people gonna be mad. What is this? Why is the Knight of Swords here as what's gonna be her end? Her business. The end of her independence. What is this? Queen of Swords. She's going to get cut out. Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. What is the wheel? Why is that? What is that going to look like? Queen of Swords wheel. Might lose her house or family. House and family. Her whole foundation. Ace of Swords is here. Yep, because of which, yep. Page of Cups. Even a marriage. I don't know if it's a married couple or if they are married or wanting to be married, but that's King of Swords, good grief. Yeah, the Sun in reverse, something that was hidden. Oh, they're going to expose Seven of Swords reverse. And there is, maybe they go to jail, because that could be authority figure. They finna have a tower. Some kind of tower is going to come in. That this shit is blocked. She's going to be shocked that it's blocked. So somebody could be healing as well. That could be a part of it. They're healing. in part, you know. Yeah, that her power, she ain't gonna have no, whoa, she ain't, that power gone. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. She may lose control of the devil because the devil is right behind it. Whatever she's summoning. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Because I have Four of Pentacles reverse, the devil. Ace of Pentacles reverse. That's the rejection. But it's something she's going to do. Oh, I know what's going to happen. It says power reverse. And then Five of Pentacles. Oh, wait. That's a double rejection. Ace of Pentacles reverses the rejection. Four of Pentacles reverses the rejection. Maybe it's because she's out of control or something like that. Or the source of her energy. Why is the devil going to reject it? The devil is here, Ace of Pentacles reverse, and then the Five of Pentacles, the Sun reverse, King of Swords, King of Wands reverse. They in my energy now, and I'm going to have fun in a few minutes. What is this right here? Good old time in a minute. Yeah, it's, their magic is rejected. The Magician just came out in the reverse. It could be because of High Priestess energy, your energy collective, as well as maybe somebody else's that's on your team, your higher self. Yep, it's not gonna work. Yep, Chariot reverse. King of Swords upright. This person is petty, very immature. These people, they could lose a car. They can lose. I mean, there's a lot of loss on the board here. I mean, good gravy. Them devils. Look at Five of Wands went into the reverse. Eight of Swords is in the reverse because enough already. Eight of Swords, Ace of Cups, yeah. She may, should I say that part? Because I got the Five of Swords reverse. Okay, let me go. I got some asses to it. Some energy to clear, and some judgments to call and to evoke. On some trash that should have been put in the machine place that you're supposed to take trash to, and it's supposed to like yeah, this shit, nigga. Should have been in that motherfucker a long time ago. Somebody's like, damn, that's harsh. No, it's not. No, it's not. It is not harsh. These weirdos are stalking people. Don't tell the collective that that's harsh. These weirdos are being psychopathic. What's harsh is our so-called judicial system and legal system is somewhere eating donuts. Scratching their ass. Was harsh, yeah. We want to talk harsh. Yeah. You got whole communities that are cults. Feeding off of people. Benefiting off of people's. Don't give me that shit. They should have been put in that compactor, whatever that thing is called, and it chews it up and blends it up. Damn. Don't ask target populations to have respect. Don't do that. For what? Have respect for what? Have respect for what? Shit that has not had no regard and respect for them? Have respect for what? A system that has had no respect and honor for them? We ain't talking about that pretend. We don't care about your goddamn smile. We're talking about motherfucking justice. Respect. Hold on to your seatbelt.